Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back. You are tuned to ITV and Said Global Productions, Quick and Easy Cooking. I'm here with Sister Razina Dokrat and cooking up a storm of the favorite that family likes, which is Tramezzini.
Yes.
Tramezzini. Spinach.
So it's going to come into our holiday season and we're going to need lots of snacks for our kids that are going to be at home. So this is something not too time consuming and it can really just...
So full of fun.
Yes. I hope the kids like veggies though, but so, mine like it now with the white sauce.
I'm sure in year 5 you can tell. So before the break we showed you just the completion of the white sauce and the spinach being put up. Now we're going to show you the grilling of the mushrooms
right?
and
okay, so this is just a little bit of ghee. You can add a little bit more if you like, but
love the pan.
Like Shamshad thinks, you know, my mom, she spoils us. You can see, like Shamshad says, if you are health conscious and diabetic, you can avoid it because mushrooms can kind of cook in its own waters.
Or you can use coconut oil if you want.
Yes. You know, and the mushrooms do cook in its own waters as well. So I'm just throwing in my mushrooms and then I'm going to throw in my salt and pepper and fresh garlic I like to use for mushrooms.
Okay. It's a lovely pan, it's a stoneware pan. Lovely. So how much of
So this is 1 punnet.
Right, okay.
Right? If you want to be fancy, you can make a variety of different mushrooms if you like, just to add a variety of texture and things like that.
Yes.
But most mums like me, we just want to get done and serve up those hungry kids.
Wow.
You know, so just going to spread this out a little evenly. So the mushrooms are running away today. So this is the salt, right? Be sparing with the salt, I told you guys, right?
Yeah, because you put enough in the sauce,
Yes, there is in the sauce. So the sauce has, and then...
so you'll say just basically salt to taste.
Yeah, so salt to taste. This was measured as half, but I'm just going to cut it a little bit further.
I must say this, I'm so impressed with you. You came so prepared with everything.
Hey?
Yeah, I mean, normally you have to reset the whole thing, but you came so prepared with everything.
So I'll be honest, it's only for the movies. I think, you know, I'm a very creative chef. I love to, the kitchen is your space.
Yes.
Your artistic canvas.
For Zana, whose kitchen is teacher, said she's in the kitchen from 7 till 12. That's a lifetime, mashallah. Love it though. I also love the kitchen.
So,
you know, my husband was saying something to me the other day, sisters, and he says, I watch you when you cook. You're so serious.
So serious.
You take your cooking so serious. I say, you are what you eat. You have to eat rice.
Can I share a little something that my granny used to say about cooking? So my nanny also was... so I added the garlic over here, the fresh garlic and the peppers. Sorry, we were getting so caught up in conversation. My granny always used to say, you know, if you stir and then you knock the pot, she'd say, why are you hitting your food? Oh, you must love your food. You must cook with love.
My mom, and she watches the program, she used to say to me, when we used to bang the pot, she'd say, do you want your mother-in-law to hear you cooking? So, okay. So the mushrooms are sizzling now.
Next one.
Subhanallah, mushrooms are sizzling.
Rosanna is just coming to tell us to switch off the spinach. That's ready now to get drained.
Right. Okay. So there's this one. The mushrooms are getting done. They look lovely. So you don't have to overcook the mushrooms, right?
No. So look, I like it well done. But mushrooms tend to shrink a lot. So that's why you'll see even when I cut it, I didn't go very tiny.
Yes.
Because they shrink and then you don't get the flavor and the taste of your mushroom.
Right.
So if you want a little bit more crunchy mushroom, you can stop at this point.
Right.
I prefer my mushroom soft.
Okay.
So it depends on now personal taste,
choices, right? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what your family wants, though.
Yes.
See?
So obviously this is
So
supper.
how often do you make this at home?
How often?
Yes.
So this, like I said, it's become a popular request from family. So it ends up being something that I make for like an afternoon tea, or if all the ladies are getting together, then, you know, I remember I moved into my new house.
Yes.
And when my cousins came over, then it was like, there's going to be Tramezzinis, right?
Right.
Like, yes, there will be Tramezzinis.
Fantastic.
So you can see the water that I was telling you about.
Yes.
So that's why I just want to wait a bit.
Yes. To get it done. I love the aroma that's coming out from the mushrooms.
Yeah, see,
really
these mushrooms are jumping.
Yes.
What I'm doing now is I'm just adding my mushrooms into the sauce. I'm adding my spinach in, and then I've got the olives. You want to do this while your sauce is still quite hot.
Yes.
Because you want all the flavors to infuse within your sauce.
Okay.
So you want your mushrooms to infuse, you want that olive to infuse, and give that a mix. I'm just putting in the spinach now.
It's nice and green still because you haven't overcooked it. The spinach.
Yes.
Lovely.
So it's, like I said, you just throw everything in. It's nice and easy.
Right.
And then here's our olives. Sorry, I'm using
a firm favorite.
Left hand over here.
No, it's
ample olives.
Yeah.
Like we said, we olive fans.
Right.
And then I'm throwing this cheese in to actually melt in with everything.
Yes.
But I do have other cheese and feta cheese to sprinkle when we're doing the toasting. Okay. So I'm just going to give this a quick
nice
mix into our sauce, and then you guys can see just how nice it looks once it's all.
Maybe you want to work on the table?
Is it better on the table?
Yeah, I think so.
You happy on the table?
So it's easier to work from. So you mix this and then fill the Tremezzinis with it?
Yes, so I'm just going to wait for it to cool down.
Yes.
And then we're going to fill up a Tramezzini.
Right.
And toast it. So Shamshad, what's really nice though is this mixture you can use for pasta as well. Yes. You can make a nice spinach pasta.
It really looks delicious.
You can add it to cannellonis. You can add it to your lasagna sheets.
Yes.
You know, so you can.
And do you make lasagna often?
They don't like spinach lasagna. Somehow I get away with the spinach Tramezzini.
Yes.
They love a beef mince lasagna.
Oh, okay.
With the arrabbiata sauce in that.
Okay, fine. So mine is my favorite pasta is Alfredo, so.
Arrabbiata is ours. Okay, so you can see here, nice cheese stretch.
Yes.
You want it nice and cheesy, gooey, and that's basically what you're filling.
The stomach. And now we're going to show you, Sister is going to show you how we're going to toast this, and two is done already, and we'll show you the finished product. Sister Razina, so you said you need a serrated knife
yes,
to cut.
So the serrated knife obviously just makes it easier and cuts a nice clean cut when it comes to a nice soft bread.
So you put the base on.
So you're going to put your base on, right, like that.
Yeah.
And then you can see our sauce is nice and
beautiful
thick,
filling, absolutely lovely filling. Yes.
And it's cooled down. You do need it to cool down, Shamshad, because of now it's going to go in here.
Yes.
And heat up again.
Okay.
Right. Depending on the size of the pita that you buy, you can see how much of filling you actually need.
These are nice sizes, eh? To fill you up.
Yes.
So you've got your toaster on.
The toaster has preheated, right? You want to preheat. Definitely don't put it in while your toaster is cold. Yeah. Because then you will...
Can I try this one?
Yes.
I'm just going to see if it works though. An idea.
Yes.
Can I just blob it there?
Blob. Let's try.
Quick and easy. But I don't want to mess your sides. So you can smoothen it out with a... Not too full, no?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's still going to get the...
So there's what else you put?
So we did put the cheese into the sauce and it melted in nicely. Yes. But then we're going to just make it... I mean, more cheese is the best. You know, why not?
Yes.
You can omit, because there is cheese in the...
the more the merrier.
You know, so...
Cheese is really a favorite of the family. So
yes.
Yeah, excellent.
My kids can eat cheese like little mice, you know, they'll just take pieces.
And you have 5 of them. Yeah. Subhanallah. And then the white cheese?
So this is the Danish feta.
Okay.
So this is quite salty. So that's why I'm saying just be careful with the salt when you guys are making the mixture.
You don't want to you can't take salt out after it's put.
Yes.
Right. Just a tip. If people want to have put in extra salt, try and add some raw onion. It absorbs the extra taste of the salt.
Okay. I have potato as well.
Yeah.
So
it does. And it adds an extra flavor.
I know my sister Zahira.
Yeah.
When I'm done, she'll say, "Okay, bring the Tabasco."
Oh.
You know, because this is too mild. Right? Yes, because this is too mild.
So there's no chilies. Yes, she's right. There
You can spice this up to your own liking.
So once that is done, I'm just going to move all this. Can I move this away?
Yes.
So that's what it looks like when it's toasted. I will put more fritters, but anyway. So while you're busy with it, maybe you want to show us how you cut it and plate it up, inshallah. She's going to wash her hands. Okay. So, right, now on to the main part.
The grand reveal.
The grand finale.
So I like to actually poke it in the middle.
Yes.
So that you can have a nice smooth cut.
Yes. It's nice and serrated look, grilled.
Yes. And I love the grillers that have these marks on it as well. It adds like a finer detail, I think.
Absolutely, yes.
To it. So
you just put this is now style, right? Oh, look at that.
There we go.
And then you layer it.
So I've done one here already. Here we've got 2. Depending on how many people you're serving, depending on if you want to do an individual plating. If you're doing individual plating, you can even cut it into quarters. Okay. And you can line the pyramids up.
Yes.
This here is for all of us to dig into. Yeah. So there's 4 pieces.
Really looks sumptuous, eh?
Huh?
It looks healthy, but it looks sumptuous.
So are you ready to dig in?
Must I dig in? Parvez, must I dig in, Parvez? I must dig in from here. The hot one.
The hot one.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I say take the food closest to you. So, okay, you ready for this? Are you ready?
Fazana, come and have a bite.
Fazana, please come and join us here. Bismillah. And I like the cheesy part. I'm going to turn this around. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillah.
So now this is when the cooks get under scrutiny to see, you know.
I've never tasted Tramezzini before because I can't eat dough, but I'm spoiling myself. Really love the spinach. Mushrooms.
I can't open right now, but what do I...
if I took another bite, it tells you something.
9 out of 10?
10 out of 10. Look at this filling. How lovely is this filling? MashaAllah. All my favorites. And I suppose you have to have it with a chip, my favorite.
Yes, so we've fried up some skinny fries here. My sister-in-law did it nicely in the air fryer. So
that's her sister-in-law.
We're trying to keep them as healthy as we can, but still...
Jazakallah so much, Sister Fazana. But Razina, I have learned now to be like the young moms like yourself, mother of 5.
I don't know if I'm a young mom.
No, you are not. Your kids are so small. To learn from y'all how to feed, now you're feeding your children, me to feed my grandchildren.
Yes.
Because now I will give them curry and rice and now I know. But Tramezzini is a favorite.
Yes.
And for you moms, the holidays are coming up. You're going to need innovative ideas to feed your kids. This is such a healthy snack. And it's in Tramezzini and it's filling. And
if you guys try it out, please tag me on my Instagram page. It's Razi_D and let me know what you think.
Wonderful, we're going to follow. And as well as Sister Fazana, thank you for your lovely kitchen. We have thoroughly enjoyed ourselves here. It's so convenient. Parvez is saying, fantastic, because it's so easy for him. But he doesn't eat mushrooms, so this is not his dish, because now more for us. Yeah. With that, we'd like to say thanks, Sister Fazana, Razina. Wonderful being in your company.
Thank you. It was so nice to feature in Quick and Easy.
Yeah, and she does trends. So trend report with Sister Safira and CII. Which do you is it on?
Wednesdays.
So what on
CII, 12 o'clock.
CII radio.
Safira, we're advertising first.
Yeah, no. Of course, we're all Islamic media. And Sister Fazana, Jazakallah once again. You've been a great help behind the scenes. And we're glad you came on just to say hello. Jazakallah once again. Till we meet again then, for myself and Sister Razina Dokrat, we want to thank you for joining us and being with us and being part of the fun and giving you some trendy food. Hope you're going to enjoy making it as much as we did. Inshallah, till we meet again, from myself and Sister Razina.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.